Do you ever wonder how much money each sport gets? I mean, the cheer team has had the same uniforms for over 10 years, but yet the basketball and football teams get new uniforms every year. Is the basketball uniforms expensive to where they can stay within their limit? Other sports as well probably have old sports uniforms. Football has a lot of expenses that they have to pay for, but fundraising helps pay for their shoes and other things their parents have to pay for. So fundraising helps with a lot of expenses. I know because the cheerleaders had to do a lot of fundraising to buy the things we needed. Football does the auction each year and it usually pays for the expenses that year. The rotation for football usually uses that money towards helmets because I don't think the uniforms are costly. Either that or the equipment. Basketball has a lot of expenses just like football and other teams, such as shoes, socks, sweats, bags, etc. The fundraising helps out a lot with these expenses. My brothers used to play basketball here at Shelby County High School. My mom says the boys used to have to wear the girls' old uniforms when the girls got new ones. Basketball teams switch uniforms when their team gets new ones. So the rotation for new uniforms is in progress. The basketball team could also use the fundraising money for new basketballs. I know that after a while, the basketballs will get flat and old and you won't be able to use them anymore. The boys basketball team has Adidas brand instead of Nike or other brands. The reason for that is because a player's religion goes against Adidas. They have Adidas shoes, sweats, socks, basketball bags, uniforms, and a whole lot more. Are you aware of the cheerleaders having the same uniforms for over 13 years? Well, according to Ms. Zimmerman, we went from KPOS Cheer Association to KHSAA. She said that the coaches are already looking at new uniforms and pricing for next year. Before we switched to KHSAA, I don't think the cheerleaders had a good rotation system if it took 13 years to get new ones. The uniforms we have now have been altered like every year, so they have had a lot of work done to them. Some of them have stains that won't ever come out. I know that we have the rotation for new uniforms, but do you ever think about how much money each team gets? I mean, the football/basketball coaches or even the players may not agree with me, but they get more money than the other sports teams. If you are in other sports teams, then you might see it, but if you're not Miss Zimmerman, then you probably don't. The coaches of that one sports team don't know how much money each team gets. Anyways, the cheer, football, and basketball all have different things that we have went through out the years, and so they have to do with what they have.